Next, we're going to talk about the fear of homeschooling because of feeling inadequate. Let me tell you, I have been there. I've asked myself, oh my gosh, am I smart enough to do this? What am I going to do when they get to a grade level and I just don't know what to do? I don't know the material anymore. What am I going to do? Can I actually do this? Now, as I was scrolling on Instagram one day, I came across a quote and it just put the nail in the coffin for me. What the quote said was, why send your kids to the very place that left you feeling inadequate? Guys, when I read that, I was like, they got a point. Because what's the point of that, of sending your child to a school that has failed you realistically, and now you want to do the same to them? Or you can try your best and get all the resources that they have for homeschoolers and utilize that, trying to give them the best chance possible. Remember, all because you are a homeschooling parent does not mean you have to do it on your own. There are so many resources. I will speak of some, but there are so many resources, especially within the library, where they also will do tutoring for your child. You can also get resources through the state. So there's some options to get resources for tutoring in case your child is, or you're pulling them out of public school and they're already behind or whatever the situation is. There's online classes. You can have someone come to your home and also help teach a subject. You can have your spouse teach a subject or other family members. You do not have to do it all alone. Also, when I was feeling this way, I looked up the definition of inadequate, and it said lacking the quality or quantity required, insufficient for the purpose. Understand, when I read that, I'm like, no, I am not insufficient for the purpose, and you are not either. As a parent, we have been teaching our child from day one. The numbers, the letter, how to walk, how to read, we've been teaching them. And so homeschooling is just an extension of what you have already been doing. I want you to know that it has been proven that the parent's educational level had no bearing on the child's success rate. So if you are a homeschooling parent, which you will be, you don't have to worry about that. There is no study showing that all because you didn't have even a high school education, that you are not going to be good enough to homeschool. Nothing supports that. Now say you are teaching your child a subject and you really just don't know. Here are a few things you can do. The first thing you can do is study the lesson before you teach your child. The second thing you can do, like you used to see your teachers do back in the day in public school, look in the back of the book. The back of the book have the answer. So if you are unsure of the answer, it's going to be there. Find the answer, figure out how to do it, get help. You can learn how to do it or learn with your child. There's so many options. Now I want to share with you guys 2 quotes that hopefully sticks to you. The first one is, successful mothers are not the ones that never struggle. They are the ones that never give up despite struggling. Understand, like I said, sometimes with homeschooling, you may have some days where you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm struggling today. It might happen, but just don't give up. The next quote is, a mother is someone who can take the place of all others, but whose place no one else can take. This also includes educating your children. No one knows your children better than you do. No one understands how they learn better than you do. No one knows their abilities or disability better than you do. You have the best knowledge to teach your child. Always remember that your children are your greatest contribution to this world, and you want to do your part in raising great, wonderful, stable children.